As you can tell with my last few videos, I have had my hair lightened. I used to have an ombre effect and it was sort of darker at the top, which was my natural colour, so I just sort of let it grow out, and then had the lighter ends and just used to tone them sort of regularly. I went light myself and I did it at home, so I might do a tutorial about that. And I just wanted to sort of show you how long it is, and it's still pretty healthy. Colour I just get as a box dye, and then I redo my roots, and my roots sort of need to be done again, so I'll do a bit of a video on how I upkeep them. So if you're interested in that, keep watching. You're going to need a high lift powder, a 20 volt developer, that one works well, a mixing bowl and a brush. Now if you just pour your developer in and get a couple of scoops of powder and mix well until you get a consistency such as this one. Now you're ready to start applying the bleach. What you want to do here is just apply to where you see the darker hair. Overlap it slightly into the lighter hair so that when it processes, you can't see the line where it's been developing. Continue to apply in sections. The smaller sections, the better coverage you're going to get, and just continue to do this over your entire head. Leave it in for about 15 to 20 minutes, check on the colour and wash it out. You should be left with something that looks a little bit like this, brassy and golden. I'm now going to mix up a nice ash blonde colour. I mix the two bottles together and give it a really good shake. I put some disposable gloves on for this part, and then I take a bit of product, put it into my hair over the yellowest parts and just apply it. There's no real science here and it doesn't have to be perfect. Just try and cover as much of the brassy, bright blonde as you can. This liquid will actually start going a purpley colour, and that's a really good sign because what that means is it's taking out some of that brassiness and the really bright gold, and it's going to create a really nice ashy, cooler blonde colour. I really love the ash look. The lighter and whiter the blonde, the better. I find that my hair throws yellow and orange really quickly when I start to dye it. So the cooler I can get the colour at the start, the nicer it's going to look for longer. Once you've done all your roots, just gather up all of your hair and start pushing it through from the roots all the way down to the ends of your hair and massage it in, making sure that you haven't missed any spots whatsoever. Tie it up and let it sit for 15 minutes. This is what you should be left with once you've washed it out. Then give it a dry, and then I'll show you what it looks like once it's dry and styled at the end. We're left with a nice fresh colour, beautiful fresh roots, and an ashy light blonde tone.